Regardless of your current circumstances and no matter how far you've fallen, this is not the end of your journey. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when life seems to be relentlessly throwing curveballs your way. You might feel as if you're sinking, caught in a storm, without any sign of the sun. But remember, it's these very storms that reveal the power within us. Our lives are woven with threads of challenges and triumphs, each shaping us into the individuals we are today. And it's in these moments of hardships where we discover our true strength. We are far more resilient than we realize, and it's this resilience that carries us forward even when we feel we can't take another step. It's important to understand that these challenging times aren't permanent. They might seem endless, but they're merely temporary phases that pass and evolve into better days. Just as day turns into night and winter into spring, so too will your hardships morph into periods of peace and happiness. Each struggle is an opportunity for growth, a lesson waiting to be learned. They help us build resilience, teaching us to bounce back stronger and wiser. It's through these trials that we learn to adapt, to push through, to persevere. And in this perseverance lies our true power. The importance of never giving up cannot be overstated. It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. It's about understanding that it's okay to stumble, to feel lost and uncertain. But it's equally important to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Life is a beautiful, complex tapestry of experiences, and it's up to us to navigate through it with courage and determination. And while the journey might be challenging, remember, it's these challenges that shape us, that make us who we are. So when you're in the midst of a storm, remember the power within you. Remember that you have the strength to weather any storm, to overcome any obstacle. This challenging phase is transitory, and with time, you'll realize its fleeting nature. The world is grappling with a widespread mental health challenge, with almost half of us likely to experience depression at some point. A staggering fact, isn't it? It's a global issue that touches every corner of our planet, affecting people from all walks of life. It doesn't discriminate based on race, age, or socioeconomic status. It's a silent epidemic that's often kept hidden, shrouded in misunderstanding and stigma. Yet the prevalence of mental health issues should not be a cause for despair. Instead, it serves as a call to action for each of us to understand our emotions better and learn to manage them effectively. Our emotions, after all, are not random, uncontrollable forces. They are responses to our thoughts, our environment, and our experiences. And here's the important part. We have the power to influence them. Let's imagine our mind as a garden. The seeds we plant, nurture, and allow to grow determine the landscape of our emotional world. Some seeds, like those of fear, self-doubt, and negativity, can grow into towering trees of depression and anxiety. But remember, we are the gardeners. It's in our hands to cultivate positivity, resilience, and hope. It's not an easy task, I'll give you that. It requires self-awareness, patience, and a lot of courage. But the rewards, they're immeasurable. A healthier mind, a happier life, and a stronger resilience against life's inevitable storms. It's also crucial to address the role of societal pressures and the impact they have on our mental health. The constant drive for perfection, the relentless pace of modern life, the isolation of our digital world, these all play a part. However, we must remember that we can choose how we respond to these pressures. We can choose to prioritize our mental well-being, to set boundaries, and to cultivate a supportive, understanding community around us. Now let's circle back to the initial fact. Almost half of us are likely to experience depression at some point. But it's crucial to understand that our emotional lows are not solely the result of external factors, but also the persistent thoughts and beliefs we hold. Our minds are powerful, and with understanding and intention, we can make them our greatest allies in the journey to good mental health. Before dismissing the significance of happiness, consider that it can enhance your energy, focus, and drive to take positive action. When we think of happiness, it's often mistaken as an end goal, a destination to arrive at. But here's a different perspective. Happiness is not just the light at the end of the tunnel, it's the fuel that powers our journey through it. It's the spark that ignites our ambitions, the wind beneath the wings of our dreams. It's the rhythm that sets our life's dance in motion, the melody that fills our journey with joy. Happiness is the lens that colors our world brighter, the paintbrush that adds vibrancy to our canvas of life. We all have days when we're feeling low, when the world seems gray and our spirit feels dampened. But remember, it's during these times, more than ever, that we need to harness the power of happiness. It's our inner light, our guiding star, leading us through the darkest nights to the dawn of a new day. Personal happiness also significantly influences our productivity. When we're happy, our minds are clear, our thoughts are sharp, and our spirits are high. We're more creative, more efficient, and more likely to think outside the box. We're more resilient, more adaptable, and more likely to bounce back from setbacks. Happiness, however, doesn't just happen. It's a choice we need to make, a seed we need to plant and nurture every day. It's about self-care, about carving out time for ourselves amidst the hustle and bustle of life. It's about personal growth, about learning and evolving, about becoming the best version of ourselves. And when we're happy, we radiate positivity. Our happiness can light up the world around us, inspire others, and spread like a ripple across the pond of humanity. It's a powerful force that can influence not just our lives, but the lives of those around us. Dedicating time to personal development daily ensures a positive influence on the world. Challenges will persist, but with a resilient and peaceful mind, your response to adversity will differ significantly. In our journey through life, we are bound to face setbacks, obstacles, and adversities. These experiences, while challenging, offer opportunities for growth, transformation, and resilience. But how do we cultivate such resilience in the face of adversity? The answer lies within us, in the power of our mindset. A resilient mindset is not about denying the existence of difficulties or suppressing our emotions. Rather, it involves acknowledging our feelings, understanding our challenges, and then choosing to rise above them. When we change our perspective on adversity, we start to see that each challenge is not a roadblock but a stepping stone to something greater. Every setback can serve as a springboard, propelling us forward with newfound wisdom and strength. This is the essence of a resilient mindset. Imagine a tree in the midst of a storm. The wind howls, the rain pours, and yet the tree stands firm. It's not that the tree is immune to the storm, it certainly feels the force of the elements. However, it's the tree's deep roots that enable it to weather the storm. Similarly, our resilience acts as our roots, grounding us amidst life's storms. It's important to note that resilience is not something we're born with. It's a skill we develop over time. It's nurtured through experiences, through overcoming hardships, and through the conscious choice to persevere in spite of difficulties. Moreover, resilience doesn't mean that we'll never face adversity again. Instead, it equips us with the ability to handle future adversities more effectively. It gives us the courage to face our fears, the strength to overcome our obstacles, and the wisdom to learn from our experiences. Remember, resilience is about shifting your focus from the problem to the solution, from the challenge to the opportunity. It's about embracing adversity as a chance for growth, rather than a cause for despair. So the next time you find yourself in the face of adversity, remember this: you have the power to choose your response. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" your focus shifts to, "How can I make this work?" Others will not view you with pity but with hope, inspired by your strength, which becomes a beacon for their own resilience. When we share our stories, we are not merely recounting events. We are offering a lifeline to others who may be navigating similar challenges. Each hardship we face and overcome is a testament to our strength, a beacon of hope that shines through the darkness of despair. Imagine a world where we all share our experiences openly, without fear of judgment or ridicule. A world where our stories become the building blocks of a supportive community, where every struggle is validated and every victory celebrated. In sharing our stories, we reveal our vulnerabilities, and in doing so, we allow others to see that they are not alone. This act of bravery sends a powerful message. It's okay to struggle, it's okay to fall, and it's okay to seek help. Your story, no matter how insignificant it may seem to you, could be the catalyst that inspires someone to seek help, to strive for better, to keep going. Every time we share our journey, it's not just our words that speak volumes. It's our courage, our perseverance, our resilience. It's the silent affirmation that it's possible to rise above life's challenges, to transform pain into power. Remember, your story is not just about the battles you've fought. It's about the strength you've gained, the wisdom you've acquired, and the resilience you've developed along the way. By sharing your experiences, you empower others to rise above their struggles. You give them the courage to face their fears, to challenge their limiting beliefs, and to embrace their true potential. Your story is a powerful tool, a gift that can inspire others to change their narrative, to rewrite their destiny. So don't shy away from sharing your journey. Your words have the power to heal, to inspire, and to empower. They can light the path for others, guiding them through their darkest hours and leading them towards the light of hope. Embrace the opportunity to experience the greatness life can offer, and recognize your responsibility to be a positive force for others, inspiring them to say, "They did it, and I can too."